If you thought the Kendrick versus Drake beef was over, think again. Because Kendrick Lamar just teamed up with the one-man Drake never recovered from, Pusha T, and what they've got cooking has the entire music industry shook. This isn't just a collaboration, this is a warning shot. And the fact that the label tried to bury the song says everything you need to know. So if you want the full breakdown of the secret Kendrick versus the industry didn't want you to hear, why Def Jam panicked, and how Jay-Z just stepped in to change the game, hit that like button, and let's get into the real story behind the upcoming Clips album that's already making rap history. Now, after months of speculation about whether Kendrick would appear on the long-awaited Clips album, Pusha T and Malice just sat down with GQ, and they spilled everything. This isn't your average vague rapper interview. They came with receipts. And what they revealed, it's sending waves through the industry. According to Push, the album has been done for a while. Def Jam heard it, loved it, except for one verse. Kendrick Lamar's guest appearance on a track called Chains and Whips had execs shaking in their suits. Not because it was bad, it wasn't. It was so good, it became a problem. Push said it straight up. The only thing the label didn't like was Kendrick's verse. And why? Because after a summer of public beef, lawsuits, and leaked documents, UMG, Def Jam's parent company, wasn't ready to see Drake's two biggest enemies link up on wax. Let that sink in. The bars themselves weren't even subliminal. No dices. Just pure fire. But the optics? Devastating. According to Push, the label even asked him to censor Kendrick's verse, something he immediately shut down. Then they tried to get him to cut the entire track. Push refused. And because of that, Def Jam basically told him, either drop the song or we drop the project. But Push flipped the script. He demanded to be released, both solo and as a duo with Malice. And somehow he got it done. That's how serious he was about protecting Kendrick's contribution. Now he's fully independent and doing business with Jay-Z's Rock Nation, which explains why we saw that recent photo of Clips in front of the rock plane. Now let's talk about the verse itself. According to the GQ interview, Kendrick's contribution includes the line, "Therapy taught me how to open up, but it also showed me I don't give a F." That one bar? It's a direct reflection of the Mr. Morale era and everything we've seen from Kendrick in this new GNX phase. It's introspective, raw, and fearless, exactly the kind of verse that makes the suits nervous and the fans go crazy. And let's be honest, if Kendrick and Push can't get a record out in today's climate because of industry politics, what does that say for the future of hip-hop? This is about more than just one track. It's about artistic control. And right now, Drake's lawsuit and his influence behind the scenes are making that harder than ever. But here's where the story takes a major turn. With Pusha now signed to Rock Nation, not only is the song finally coming out, but there's a massive rumor that Jay-Z himself is on the album, too. When asked about another collab with HOV, Push just smirked and said, "We made history a couple of times." Translation: there's more than just one verse coming from Jay. And this is shaping up to be a generational album. But of course, the ghost of Drake is still haunting the situation. Push was asked directly about the lawsuit and those odd jabs Drake's been throwing at him and Pharrell. His response: Drake's only suing because he knows what was happening behind the scenes, how the industry protected him, how they silenced verses, blocked releases, and basically tried to scrub the Audidon moment from history. Push even brought up the Rick Ross and Lil Wayne record, Maybach Music 6, and the Pop Smoke and Young Thug collab that he says got cut because of industry pressure surrounding Drake. So yes, this is personal, and it's political, and it's why Kendrick and Push linking up right now matters more than ever. At the end of the day, what we're witnessing isn't just a collab. It's a rebellion. Kendrick and Pusha T are two of the most feared lyricists of this generation, and they just joined forces against the machine that tried to silence them. Drake might have the numbers, but what Push and Kendrick are bringing, that's legacy. That's truth. And thanks to Jay-Z, they've now got a platform where the suits can't touch them. So stay tapped in, because this album isn't just a release. It's a moment, and it might be the moment that shifts the balance of power in hip-hop for good.